Bright QT. Every student matters.
Hello students, in the previous video we have learned how to plot a rational number on a number line, and then we have seen how to find standard form of a rational number, and then how to compare two rational numbers. If two rational numbers are given to us, how we can tell which one is greater than the another. And then we have seen how to find rational numbers between two given rational numbers. We have seen that there are unlimited rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. And we have seen many questions based on all these things. Now in this session also we are going to see many more questions based on all these things. So here is the first question of this session. The question is, list 5 rational numbers between, first part is -1 and 0. So we have to tell 5 rational numbers which are lying between -1 and 0. So what we can do for that, we can write -1 as -1 upon 1 into 10 upon 10. This will give us -10 upon 10. So we have written -1 as -10 upon 10, and we can write 0 as 0 upon 10. 0 upon 10 is also 0. So now we can find rational numbers between -10 upon 10 and 0 upon 10, and they will be -9 upon 10, -8 upon 10, -7 upon 10, -6 upon 10, -5 upon 10. So these are the 5 rational numbers which are lying between -1 and 0. Similarly, we can find many more rational numbers between these two numbers. So here we have multiplied it with 10 upon 10. We could have multiplied it with 100 upon 100. This will give us more rational numbers. But here in this question we just have to find 5 rational numbers. But in actual there are unlimited rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Now let's see the second part. It is -2 and -1. So we are having first number as -2. We can write it as -2 upon 1. Now we can multiply it with 10 upon 10. This will give us -20 upon 10, and the second number is -1. This can be written as -1 upon 1, and then we will multiply this also with 10 upon 10. Now this will be equal to -10 upon 10. So now we have to give rational numbers between -20 upon 10 and -10 upon 10. So they will be -19 upon 10, -18 upon 10, -17 upon 10, -16 upon 10, and then -15 upon 10. So these are the 5 rational numbers which are lying between -2 and -1. And the next part here is -4 upon 5 and -2 upon 3. So this is a different case. In this, denominators are not same. So the first number is -4 upon 5. So what will be the LCM of denominators? LCM of 5 and 3. It will be 15. So we know LCM of 5 and 3. This is 15. Now we will try to convert denominators into 15. So here for the number -4 upon 5, denominator is 5. Now how can we make it 15? We have to multiply it with 3. So let's multiply this number with 3 upon 3. Now this gives us -12 upon 15, and the second number is -2 upon 3. Here also we have to make denominator 15. So let's multiply this with 5 upon 5. So this gives us -10 upon 15. So now giving rational numbers between -4 upon 5 and -2 upon 3 is equivalent to giving rational numbers between -12 upon 15 and -10 upon 15. But here in this case -12 and -10, they are very close. we don't have 5 integers between them. So let's do one thing, let's multiply them with 10 upon 10. Now this will give us minus 120 upon 150, and same we will do with this number also. We'll multiply it with 10 upon 10. Now this gives us minus 100 upon 150. So now we have to give rational numbers between minus 120 upon 150 and minus 100 upon 150, and they will be minus 119 upon 150, minus 118 upon 150, minus 117 upon 150, minus 116 upon 150, and then minus 115 upon 150. So these are the 5 rational numbers which are lying between minus 120 upon 150 and minus 100 upon 150. Now as we know, these numbers are equivalent forms of minus 4 upon 5 and minus 2 upon 3 respectively. So therefore these are the rational numbers which are lying between minus 4 upon 5 and minus 2 upon 3, which was the given question. So this is how we can find rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Our first job is to make the denominator same, and then we have to see, is there gap between numerators? See here, the numerators we were getting were minus 12 and minus 10. There was not much gap. So what we did for that, we just multiplied both the numbers with 10 upon 10. This makes the numbers as minus 120 upon 150 and minus 100 upon 150. Now we can see that numerators are minus 120 and minus 100. There is a gap between these two numbers, and by using that gap we have written 5 numbers here. Now the next question is minus 1 upon 2 and 2 upon 3. First of all, we have to make the denominators same. For that we need LCM of 2 and 3. So what is LCM of 2 and 3? LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. Now what we will do, we will try to make their denominators 6. So the first number here is minus 1 upon 2. Let's multiply it with 3 upon 3, because 2 into 3 will give us 6. Now this is equal to minus 3 upon 6, and the second number is 2 upon 3. So what we have to do with this number, how we can make denominator 6? Here the denominator is 3. By which number should we multiply 3 to get 6? We know 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So let's multiply this with 2 upon 2. 2 upon 2 is basically 1 only. We are just multiplying the given number with 1, and we can do that because any number into 1 gives the number itself. So here we will get 4 upon 6. So now we have to give 5 rational numbers between minus 3 upon 6 and 4 upon 6, and they will be minus 2 upon 6, minus 1 upon 6, 0, 1 upon 6, 2 upon 6. All these numbers are lying between minus 1 upon 2 and 2 upon 3. So while finding rational numbers between any two given numbers or any two given rational numbers, we have to check their denominators. If denominators are same, we just have to make gap between numerators. If denominators are not same, then first we have to make their denominators same, and then we have to make gap between numerators if it is not there. In this case, there was enough gap between minus 3 and 4, so we were able to write numbers directly. Otherwise, we can create gap by multiplying it with 10 upon 10 and the second number also with 10 upon 10. So like this we can find rational numbers between any two given numbers. So can we find only 5 rational numbers? No, we can find unlimited rational numbers, as we have seen earlier also, that between any two rational numbers there are unlimited rational numbers. Now here is the next question. The question is, write 4 more rational numbers in each of the following patterns, and the first pattern is this one: minus 3 upon 5, minus 6 upon 10, minus 9 upon 15, minus 12 upon 20. Now try to observe carefully. The first number here is minus 3 upon 5. Now what is the second number? Second number is minus 3 upon 5 into 2 upon 2. This gives us minus 6 upon 10. And what is the third number? It is minus 3 upon 5 into 3 upon 3. This will give us minus 9 upon 15. Similarly, the fourth number is minus 3 upon 5 into 4 upon 4. Now this gives us minus 12 upon 20. Now we need 4 more rational numbers, and they will be like this: minus 3 upon 5 into 5 upon 5. This will give us minus 15 upon 25, and then we will have minus 3 upon 5 into 6 upon 6. Now this gives us minus 18 upon 30, and then minus 3 upon 5 into 7 upon 7. This will give us minus 21 upon 35, and then we will have minus 3 upon 5 into 8 upon 8. Now this gives us minus 24 upon 40. So now these are the 4 rational numbers which will come here in this sequence or the pattern here. Now let's see the next pattern. So the next pattern is minus 1 upon 4, minus 2 upon 8, minus 3 upon 12. So here the first number is minus 1 upon 4. Now what is the second number? Second number is minus 1 upon 4 into 2 upon 2, and the third number is minus 1 upon 4 into 3 upon 3. Now what will be the next number? It will be minus 1 upon 4 into 4 upon 4. Now this will give us minus 4 upon 16. Next number will be minus 1 upon 4 into 5 upon 5. Now this will give us minus 5 upon 20, and then minus 1 upon 4 into 6 upon 6. This is minus 6 upon 24, and then we will have minus 1 upon 4 into 7 upon 7. Now this will give us minus 7 upon 28. So now these are the 4 rational numbers which will come in this pattern. Now let's see the next one. It is minus 1 upon 6, then 2 upon minus 12, 3 upon minus 18, 4 upon minus 24. So these numbers are like this: minus 1 upon 6, and then it is minus 2 upon 12. So we can write it like this also: minus 2 upon 12, and then minus 3 upon 18, and then minus 4 upon 24. Now if we will observe carefully, these numbers are like this: minus 1 upon 6 is the first number, and the second number is minus 1 upon 6 into 2 upon 2, and the third number is minus 1 upon 6 into 3 upon 3. Similarly is the fourth number. Now what will be the next number? It will be minus 1 upon 6 into 5 upon 5. So this will give us minus 5 upon 30. We can write this as 5 upon minus 30 as well. So this is the first number. Now what will be the second number? It is minus 1 upon 6 into 6 upon 6, or we can multiply it with minus 6 upon minus 6 also. This will give us 6 upon minus 36. This will be the next number, and then minus 1 upon 6 into minus 7 upon minus 7. This is 7 upon minus 42, and the last number, or the fourth number, we can say it is not the last number. We can have many more rational numbers in this pattern. So the next number is minus 1 upon 6 into minus 8 upon minus 8. Now this will be 8 upon minus 48. Now these are the 4 rational numbers in this pattern. Now let's see the next pattern. It is minus 2 upon 3 and then 2 upon minus 3 and then 4 upon minus 6, 6 upon minus 9. So the first number here is minus 2 upon 3 and the next number is minus 2 upon 3 into minus 1 upon minus 1 and the next number is minus 2 upon 3 into minus 2 upon minus 2. We will get 4 upon minus 6. So the 4 and the next number is 4 upon minus 6 only. Similarly, the next number is minus 2 upon 3 into minus 3 upon minus 3. Now what will be the next number? We have to tell that. It will be minus 2 upon 3 into minus 4 upon minus 4. Now this gives us 8 upon 3 into minus 4, that will give us minus 12. So the next number is 8 upon minus 12 and then it will be minus 2 upon 3 into minus 5 upon minus 5. Now this is equal to 10 upon minus 15 and then it will be minus 2 upon 3 into minus 6 upon minus 6. This is 12 upon minus 18 and now we have to multiply this number minus 2 upon 3 with minus 7 upon minus 7. Now this is equal to 14 upon 3 into minus 7, that is minus 21. So now the 4 rational numbers in this pattern are 8 upon minus 12, 10 upon minus 15, 12 upon minus 18, 14 upon minus 21. So these are the 4 rational numbers. So like this we can find many more rational numbers in this pattern. Now the next question is, give 4 rational numbers equivalent to, the first part is minus 2 upon 7. So it is minus 2 upon 7. We have to give 4 rational numbers which are equivalent to this number. Now for getting rational numbers which are equivalent to given rational numbers, what we can do, we can multiply both numerator and denominator with the same number. So let's do it with 2 upon 2. So we multiplied the given number with 2 upon 2. Now this gives us minus 4 upon 14. So this is the first rational number which is equivalent to minus 2 upon 7. Similarly, we can multiply it with minus 2 upon minus 2 also. Now this will give us 4 upon minus 14 and then we can do one thing, we can multiply this number with 3 upon 3. Now this gives us minus 6 upon 21 and now we can multiply it with 4 upon 4. So minus 2 upon 7 into 4 upon 4, this will give us minus 8 upon 7 into 4, that is 28. So these are the 4 rational numbers which are equivalent to minus 2 upon 7. Now the next question here is 5 upon minus 3. First of all, let's multiply it with minus 1 upon minus 1. This gives us minus 5 upon 3 and then we can multiply it with 2 upon 2. So 5 upon minus 3 into 2 upon 2, this will give us 10 upon minus 6. Now let's multiply this number 5 upon minus 3 with minus 3 upon minus 3. So the thing is, we are just multiplying the given number with 1. Every time we are multiplying it with 1 only, because minus 1 upon minus 1 it is 1, 2 upon 2 it is also 1, minus 3 upon minus 3 it is also 1. Now this will give us minus 15 upon 9. Now for the next number, we can multiply 5 upon minus 3 with 4 upon 4. Now this will give us 5 into 4, that is 20 upon minus 3 into 4, that is minus 12. So now these are the 4 rational numbers which are equivalent to 5 upon minus 3. Now let's find 4 rational numbers which are equivalent to 4 upon 9. So the number here is 4 upon 9. Let's multiply it with 2 upon 2. Now this will give us 8 upon 18. Now we can multiply this number 4 upon 9 with 3 upon 3. Now this gives us 12 upon 27. The next number will be 4 upon 9 into 4 upon 4. This is 16 upon 36. Now 4 upon 9 into 5 upon 5. This will give us 20 upon 9 into 5 is 45. Now these are the 4 rational numbers which are equivalent to 4 upon 9. Now how we can say that these are the 4 rational numbers which are equivalent to these numbers? So what we can do for that, we can find their standard forms. Standard forms of all the numbers here will be equal. Now here is the next question. The question is, draw the number line and represent the following rational numbers on it. The first rational number is 3 upon 4. So first of all we have to check whether it is positive or negative. As we can see, both numerator and denominator are positive. So it means this number is a positive rational number. So it will lie on the right side of the 0. And between which two integers will it lie? As we know, 3 upon 4, this is 0.75. And we know 0.75 is lying between 0 and 1. So therefore 3 upon 4 will also lie between 0 and 1. So what we will do, we will draw a number line first and we will mark 0 and 1 on it. So let's say here we are having 0 and here is 1 and then 2. Like this we are having a number line. Now what we will do, we will divide region between 0 and 1 into 4 equal parts because the denominator here is 4. Now we have to divide this region between 0 and 1 into 4 equal parts using 3 markers. So it will be like this, 1, 2 and 3. So now this region has been divided into 4 equal parts. We have to divide them equally using scale. So here we are just roughly dividing them into 4 equal parts. Now we can write 0 as 0 upon 4 and we can write 1 as 4 upon 4. Now here it is 0 upon 4. Now what do you think about this number? The number right after 0 upon 4, it will be 1 upon 4 and then it is 2 upon 4 and then here is the required number, that is 3 upon 4. So the required number is this one, 3 upon 4. Like this we can plot any number on the number line. Now the next number here is minus 5 upon 8. Now let's try to plot this number. For that, first of all let us check this number is negative or positive. So here numerator is negative and denominator is positive. So it means this number is a negative rational number. So if a number is negative rational number, it will lie on the left side of the 0. Now between which two numbers will it lie? So here minus 5 upon 8. 5 upon 8 will lie between 0 and 1. So minus 5 upon 8 will lie between minus 1 and 0. So this number is lying between minus 1 and 0. So let's draw a number line and let's mark 0 and minus 1 on it. So here is the number line. Let's say this is 0 and here we are having 1 and somewhere here we are having minus 1. Now the number is minus 5 upon 8. So what we will do, we will divide the region between minus 1 and 0 into 8 equal parts. For that we have to use 7 markers. So it will be like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now these 7 markers are dividing this region into 8 equal parts. We can write 0 as 0 upon 8 and minus 1 as minus 8 upon 8. Now the first number will be minus 1 upon 8, then minus 2 upon 8, minus 3 upon 8, minus 4 upon 8, and here is the required number minus 5 upon 8. So this is how we can plot a rational number on the number line. First of all, we have to check whether it is positive or negative, and then we have to check between which two integers it is lying, and then we plot those two integers on the number line and we divide the region between them according to the denominator. Here denominator was 8, so we divided this region into 8 equal parts using one less markers, that is using 7 markers in this case. And then according to that we can get the rational number on the number line. Now the next number is minus 7 upon 4. Now how to plot this number? Let's check it. So the number is minus 7 upon 4. So it is a negative rational number, so it will lie on the left side of the 0. And now between which two integers it is lying? First of all, let us see 7 upon 4. 7 upon 4 will lie between which two integers? For that, let's roughly find the value of 7 upon 4, that is 7 divided by 4. 4 ones are 4, so the remainder is 3. Now here we will put decimal and we can use 0 here. Now 4 into 7 will give us 28. So this number is approximately equal to 1.7. So we can say that this number is lying between 1 and 2. Now what can we say about minus 7 upon 4? This will be approximately equal to minus 1.7. And we know minus 1.7 lies between minus 2 and minus 1. So therefore this number minus 7 upon 4 will also lie between minus 2 and minus 1. So what we have to do now, we have to draw a number line. Let's take this number line, and now we have to mark minus 1 and minus 2 on this number line. Let's say here we are having 0, and then here it is minus 1 and then minus 2. So here is the number line. The required region is minus 2 to minus 1. We have to divide this region into 4 equal parts because the denominator is 4 here. So how many markers do we have to use? We have to use one less markers, that is we have to use 3 markers. So it will be like this: 1, 2, 3. So using these 3 markers we have divided this region into 4 equal parts. Now minus 1, we can write this minus 1 as minus 4 upon 4, and minus 2 can be written as minus 8 upon 4. Now what is the first number here? It will be minus 5 upon 4, and then minus 6 upon 4, and after this the required number, which is minus 7 upon 4. So the number is this one. Now let us see the next number, which is 7 upon 8. Now let us see how to plot 7 upon 8 on the number line. So the number here is 7 upon 8. As we can see, it is a positive number, so it will lie on the right side of the 0. Now 7 upon 8, this number is lying between 0 and 1. As we can see, it is less than 1 and it will be greater than 0 as it is a positive number. So what we have to do, we have to draw a number line first and we have to mark 0 and 1 on the number line. Let's say here we are having 0 and here it is 1. Now here the denominator is 8, so we have to divide this region into 8 equal parts using 7 markers. So it will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now these 7 markers are dividing this region between 0 and 1 into 8 equal parts. Now we can write 0 as 0 upon 8 and 1 as 8 upon 8. Now what do you think, where will be 7 upon 8? Now what do you think, where will be 7 upon 8? As we can see here, it is 8 upon 8. So the number just before this will be 7 upon 8. That is this number here, it is 7 upon 8. The required number, it is at this position on the number line. So this is how we can draw rational numbers on a number line.